Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, we live in effect. We back, we back, we back. I know it's been a while, but we back in effect. This is the honest truth. Hey, today I got two special guests that's gonna come here. We're gonna chop it up just a little bit about what Dr. Umar what he's saying about the black community and what they saying about P. Diddy and if Cassie really want justice or do she want the money. So we're gonna chop it up about that. I'm gonna bring up my co-host, Mr. Teddy C. I'm gonna bring him up real quick. What's going on?
Oh, what's good, man?
Hey man, we just moving and grooving, man.
You
So you
did?
ready to get into this discussion about Dr. Umar?
Oh, come on, man. You know I'm always for that.
All right, before we get too deep into this, man, go ahead and introduce yourself and let people know who you are.
Yeah, I go by Teddy C. You know what I'm saying? All around brother. My brother's keeper, sisters too. You know what I'm saying? I do what I can for the youth because adults ain't shit. I'm just joking. But now, yeah, shout out to my boy TK, man, for putting this thing together and giving the boy a voice. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, most definitely. Hey, and if y'all didn't know, if y'all don't know who I am, y'all already know it's TK the poet. You already know, so you ain't gotta quote it. And if I spoke it, you already know what that means. Yeah, I wrote
Type
it.
shit.
Say, we own it today. But I'm gonna bring up another special guest, Marty Ma. I'm gonna let him come in and introduce himself. What's up with it, Marty Ma?
Oh, what's up now?
Hey, said moving and grooving, man. Say, I was gonna, you got, but I ain't gonna say, I'm just gonna call you Marty Ma, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of a little pause right there. So, I'm gonna keep it culture, man. He call you Marty Ma.
Yeah,
So, where you
for
from, man?
sure.
Go ahead and let people know what's your name and where you reside at.
I'm Big Marty, man. Originate from Shreveport, better known as Ratchet City,
Mm.
Louisiana.
Mm,
So,
Mm.
shout
Okay.
out to TK. I just recently met him. Pretty cool cat, man.
Yeah, I mean that nigga is cool sometimes. That nigga can be a little bit too much, but that nigga alright, shit.
TK ain't shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I was hitting the blunt. My bad.
Hey man, sometimes it be like that, man. Nah, for real. But
What you
hey,
smoke?
we were having a discussion before we get into this Dr. Umar and what he's saying about the black community. Teddy C, you said you had to, call someone out real quick. I know you said you ain't gonna say no names, but
Yeah, I ain't gonna say his name, but
you
it's
know
a
what we on the honest truth, man.
Hey, bro,
We
just
honest
just just answer me one question. Do his name start with TD?
nah.
truth. Okay. I mean,
Nah. Nah, man, it ain't him. Nah, it ain't him.
Oh, okay.
Nah. I'm gonna just say this because shout out to Detroit. I got a gang of people that I know from Detroit. But in my opinion, he's misrepresenting what Detroit is about. But yeah, man, this brother, he just kind of put himself out there as the know all be all with information and all this other stuff. And I've seen a couple of people like point out some things about that cat. And to be honest, man, it's like noticeable things. Like you just pay attention. Like you know what I'm saying. If a chick says she ain't interested in you, but she always touching on you and giving you the oogle eyes and whatnot. Like yeah,
well, I
you
mean,
saying something, but
who you
you know
talking
what I'm
about?
saying.
Who you talking about?
Now I gotta keep it 100, man. Okay, it's Anton Daniels.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm a nobody, but
What?
I've been watching his shows for about a solid 2 months now.
Yeah.
And shout out to the brother, you know what I'm saying? He married, you know what I'm saying? I applaud that, but I just always wondered how can you talk about certain things when it comes when you talk about women and whatnot, like how can you talk about women when you've been married for 20 years,
I
my
mean,
guy? Like
give me an example. I mean, what let's get to it. What are you talking
You
about? Give
know,
me
you
an
know
example.
who he sound like a good example of kind of like who he talking about.
what's
I
that?
don't know if you, I don't know if y'all remember a while back. It was this dude named Derek Jackson.
Oh, oh yeah. Yeah.
Hold on,
We
hold on, hold on. Without due respect, he don't pander to females. Okay, he's not one of them where he trying to suck up to the black woman and call her God and all this stuff. He ain't none of that. He just speaks on certain subjects that's kind of like, bro, how can you say that when you've been out the dating game for years? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you say what women in today's time want when you've been married all this time? Like unless you fucking a bitch, fucking on another bitch, you don't know. You got to be intimate with certain females to actually know. You
What
know
is
what I'm
this
saying?
dude's profession? Like, what is?
If I'm not mistaken, he's like a, I even hate saying this, but he's supposed to be like a dating coach, but he
Mm.
talks finance. I ain't never watched his finance show to just go there, but he seems real knowledgeable of a lot of things. But like I said, man, if I in the words of
Yeah.
Zero, old Joseph McVeigh, if I ain't never been in the cockpit, how the hell I'm gonna fly a plane? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if you ain't been with nobody in the last 20 years, how you gonna know what modern day women want? Let alone
Well, the
speak to what's
thing.
going on with them.
Let me add to that a little bit. Okay. So you said he like a dating coach, and he also do finances. So I know y'all probably know this here, but I'm gonna kind of get you closer to the fact that he around women a lot. So
Mm,
finances, it's a known fact that black women spend 78% of the black dollar.
facts.
So when he doing finances, 7 to 8 times out of 10, he doing finances with black women.
Mm,
And
Mm.
also, on the dating coach end, that's women stuff. Like men don't go really, we'll have a conversation, but we ain't going to sit down with no dating coach. You know what I'm saying?
No.
well, let me interject if I can, real fast. It's two lanes in Miami called Fresh and Fit, and that's kind of, I guess that's what their niche is. Cause it's weird. I'm not a red pill guy because I have old lady. You know what I'm saying? About to be married and whatnot. So I don't necessarily believe in none of that red pill. But some of the stuff they say is like, it kind of just makes you want to. It's kind of like they push their audience or the guys that they talk to, coaching or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
uh, on the negative side of things. In other words, they don't teach these guys how to even approach a woman. They kind of just telling them like, fuck these hoes and go to the gym. But it's like, okay, now, hear me out now. If these women are already saying dudes ain't shit and all this other stuff, which makes a man not even want to fuck with them. Okay, that's one point. But as a man, your desire as a man is to be with a woman. That's the natural order of things. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless you got another preference, then whatever. I ain't talking to you. But the thing is that well, I just gotta put it out there. That discretion is key right now.
Yeah.
It's
Me
just
and
the
me and
fact that
TK was talking about that shit earlier. I mean,
yeah.
excuse my French, but
No, you good.
me and TK was talking about that earlier. So that's why I was laughing about it.
But now, I mean, it's kind of like, let me chase the rabbit on this subject real quick. I got a young protege where I work at, and he's 19, and he's very knowledgeable about 90s music. His dad put him down, schooled him and whatnot, and he asked me how come I didn't like Tevin Campbell. So I was like, bro, I was 15 years old and I went to Tevin Campbell concert here in Dallas, Summer Jam years ago. And when the little females went up to the stage to go try to reach out and touch me and all that, he shooed them away and called them fish. And I was just like, what the hell does that mean? Come to find out, well, he on the other side of the fence. So you kind of got to watch what you say because you're singing a song about a female, but then your actual lifestyle is something totally different. Confuses the
Yeah.
mind. But I digress.
Mm.
but I digress. Uh, But yeah, that one cat man, I can see that part him coaching to women most of the time because of finances, but it's a lot of dudes out here that pay. I'm talking about thousands of dollars for these so-called dating coaches, and it's just like, what are y'all really being taught? Because if you're not taught how to be a gentleman or how to be an actual man and do this and do that, like Kevin Samuels was telling God rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Every man should
The
have a
Godfather,
timepiece.
man.
The G, he said something I actually agree with that I wasn't on. He said every man should have a nice timepiece. And my lazy ass, I wasn't thinking about it, but my old lady got me one, and I wear that some bitch every Sunday. You hear me?
Look,
You feel me? I mean, I'm not doing it today, but but say this right here, this where my old lady work at nuts.com. Shout out to the company. They got organics and all that other good stuff. Just look it up. Anyway, I'm chasing a rabbit because I ain't even took my medicine, bro. So I'm kind of scatterbrained. But back to the subject, I'm just simply saying, like, it's a lot of guys out here that do coach men, and they coaching them in the wrong direction, and there's no definitive path that they trying to put them on. They just telling them, forget these bros, go work out. Okay, what else are you telling them though that's actually gonna be beneficial to their life? Because me personally, I didn't eavesdropped on a couple of these conversations, and it wasn't nothing interesting in my opinion.
a bit, but you have to understand the men today are not what men are supposed to be. So, how can we give guidance to someone else when the quality of men today is shitty? Let me just keep it one thought. This is the honest truth, man. It's shitty. So we teaching shitty methods to shitty people. I mean, I ain't saying they shitty people now, but they gonna grow up to be shitty people because we giving them
Yeah.
shitty information. So, when are
Yeah.
we gonna restore order in men so we can be that strong backbone? See, we're not even just getting into that bag. We're talking about women. No, we need to restore order with men so we can teach our young men how to be men because this generation they lost. They lost.
Oh man, now you right about that. And I work at a community college. I can't put the name out there, but I work for a school, and I I don't want to say too much, you know what I'm saying? But man, I see some things that just make me believe like it's just too late. You know what I'm saying? It's too late for a lot of them.
It's getting worse and worse, man.
I mean, I know the Bible says each generation gets worse and worse, but it's like,
I was
man,
gonna
it was.
comment on. I was gonna comment on what you was just saying about, you know, teaching our young men right and stuff. So the thing I see about this world now, everything is for short term happiness.
Mm,
It's not for longevity.
hmm.
Talk, yeah.
I mean, they do
So
call this the microwave generation, so yeah.
it's no substance. It just looks good on the outside.
Yeah. I mean that's what we in that's what stage we in now. We in the microwave stage. Like, let's go ahead and pop it in right now and let's get it out right now. Nobody wanna prep their food or take time to, put some love and affection in their food and stuff. Everybody want something real quick, fast, hot and ready. It wants little Caesars, hot and ready.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That but
I'm talking
we
about my daughter mama, she that's her literally like, every day I talk to her, she have I tried this from McDonald's? Did I try the new Oreos? Shit, I don't eat none of that shit like that. Like,
Bruh,
yeah,
bruh.
and
You
if you got money, how is that shit be? But
look,
you
yeah.
are, you always on me about money. Like this, how you get where you need to be. Quit eating that bullshit.
look,
Yeah, man. And you know what's crazy? And I just want to say this because you from the boot, my guy. And I know, just like like I know, man, ain't nothing like getting in the kitchen and making your own food.
yeah,
Bro,
You know what I'm saying? Now my old lady, she can cook. You know what I'm saying? She don't she the type of person like she'll do it when she feel it. I do it because I'm already feeling it. I got an idea. I want to try something, but I be trying to encourage my lady to cook a little bit more because she burning in the kitchen.
But
But it's
okay,
like,
but it's a trend. I don't know if it's a trend or a fad that's going on right now. But these women don't know how to cook.
bruh, that's what I was finna allude to right there. There,
But you gotta see
uh,
that too. You gotta see the problem in that, bro. Okay.
yeah,
This
speak
this
on it,
no
man.
lie, bro. My
Well,
Yeah,
14-year-old, my 14-year-old mama, which is my baby mama, she 37 now. She already a grandmother to a damn near 10-year-old, bro.
damn,
So the thing you gotta see is this shit turning over so fast. And I
yeah,
don't feel like in the last 20 years, just I ain't been seeing traditional shit because I know how I growed up. Like,
yeah,
the
hmm
mama eventually took the daughter in the kitchen and taught her something.
taught her something.
You gonna
Yeah,
start
yeah,
out with eggs, then
yeah.
you gonna learn how to cook rice, shit like that. But I just ain't, from what I've been seeing, the women I've been dating, cause like I say, I'm 38, so this maybe shit. Since I was 18, I've been seeing like bullshit.
but the craziest thing I didn't see a woman do was put seasoned salt on a link and put it on a grill. And I'm thinking like, uh,
What?
yeah, she put seasoned salt on a link and put
Nah,
it on the
nah,
grill. And I'm
nah,
like,
nah. You lying to me?
look,
You lying to me,
look, I
boy?
can't look, I
You
can't make
know,
this up. I wish I
you know
could,
what the
but
craziest thing I ever saw?
Wow.
You know what the craziest thing I ever saw? A
I'm
girl,
afraid to ask what.
a female battered up some pork chops and expected to fry them in a dry pan.
I mean, what kind of frying was she
Wait a
doing?
minute. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me that sister that had no oil in it, bruh?
No all, bro. I
You
was like,
lying? You lying? God
bro,
damn. Bruh,
God
come
can
on,
take me.
man.
God can take me now. I'm lying, bro. Like this ain't no
Wow.
lie, man. I done had
Wow.
greens. I done had greens with the grit still in them. Like that's why I said I ain't been teaching them. Like you gotta
Yeah,
put them motherfuckers in the sink and
yeah,
wash
Lord
them
have
in
mercy.
vinegar and shit like that.
yeah.
You know,
Bruh, come on, man.
hey, bro.
Come on,
But
man.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's
My girl now,
crazy.
she from the country area. Her mama taught her good enough, and if she don't know nothing, she can call mom. Like a one
Right,
eight
right,
hundred little
right.
number, you can call and solve your problem. She can, so I could work with that.
I
Okay.
mean, the effort is if the
Hold
effort is
on
there,
for a
I could work with
second.
it.
Hold on for a second. Let me bring up that guy. He finally in the building. Let's bring up that guy. What's up with you, man?
Shit, what's happening, man?
My
Hey,
boy, what's up, man?
Shit, on the way home. What y'all got going? My bad.
we were just keeping a small talk, waiting for everybody to join in, so we know we can get into this Dr. Umar and what he's saying about the black community, about the P Diddy video, and is
Yeah.
he really want the money,
No,
but you want
no
just
did it.
No did it, no doubt, my boy.
Yeah, wow, man. Bro, did
No,
y'all
the
see
shit
the
he been
video
doing is
game?
wild.
Did y'all see the video game that 50 Cent putting out?
I heard about that, man. I ain't really think it was real. I ain't paying no mind, but yeah, hey, let me tell you something, man.
everything, man.
That cat right there, he petty as hell. Shout out to, and I ain't into the zodiac shit, but shout out to all my cancers, man. But yeah, man, that cat right there, he king petty in my book, man. Number one. And I
But
know I could
he
be
a
petty as
smart
hell,
dude.
but
I
he's
gotta
smart.
tip my
Yeah,
hat to 50.
he's smart.
You,
Say,
I
man,
don't know if y'all been paying attention to that, but he just basically took over my city, like G Unit,
Look,
studios,
look.
all type
word.
of shit. Just
Oh
bought a
yeah,
That's what's
whole
up.
studio thing. Like you know how Tyler Perry got in Atlanta.
yeah.
Yeah.
He got a G Unit studio like that in Shreveport, getting remodeled and everything right now.
Damn, that's what's
Okay.
up.
I didn't even know that.
Shreveport.
Yeah,
I thought you was gonna
Yeah,
say New York.
yeah. That's kind of different. Why would you want to go to Shreveport? You know,
Yeah.
just
because it's
Open
such a
market. Open
Yeah.
market.
tax break, bro. Like, okay, they don't realize like, okay, with somebody like 50, it's supposed to be a win-win situation. So they gonna make it where the city could profit off of it, and they can. So all these buildings that just been sitting, like they let them
Mm-hmm.
get them for like, I know one building
Mm-hmm.
they used to use it for like convention center.
Right.
So they giving him a deal where he look like paying like $400 a month for a building you supposed to pay like 28 to $3,000 for or something a month.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they get all type of tax breaks and all type of shit.
so look,
Damn, that sounds like
Oh, you breaking up, guy?
hello.
yeah, he in that drive around
My bad. No.
internet.
Yeah, I'm in a car driving around.
Hey man, let's go ahead and then get into
My
this
bad.
Dr. Umar, and because it is like 17 minutes long, but let's go ahead and break this down and see what he's saying. But I need everybody mute up so we can hear this clearly. And if
All
y'all
right.
want to stop it, just let me know. I'm watching the screen. Just let me know what part you want me to stop it on. Okay, so now, man, ladies and gentlemen, man, this is on YouTube. It will be dropping on Facebook right after we get done with this. So go subscribe. All that good stuff. You know what to do. Y'all know what the vibe. But we finna get ready to play this. Dr. Umar calls out black community over Diddy video. Question: if Cassie wants the money or does she want justice? Let's get into it.
Okay. The trials and tribulations of Sean Puffy Combs in the Cassie debacle. Here's what I'm going to say. I want to respond to your question on the Diddy situation morally and ethically, and then I want to respond to it legally and procedurally because I believe they're separate. American law isn't based on justice. We know that. American law isn't based on righteousness. We know that. American law isn't based on morality or ethics. We know that. So I have to respond with the moral side as a black man watching a black man not only put his hands, but also put his feet on a woman. And I don't care what color the woman is, no woman should ever be harmed by a man. I don't care if she's red, black, blue, purple, or brown. No woman should ever be assaulted by a man. And I can't say that enough. So, from a moral perspective, from a black man perspective, what Sean Puffy Combs did by not only putting hands, but also putting feet on that woman and then dragging her down the hallway is unacceptable. It is reprehensible. It was absolutely disgusting, grotesque, and to some degree, unforgivable. I'm 10 toes down with the black community on the fact that what Puffy did was without question conduct unbecoming a man, let alone a role model. You have no argument from me on that point. I want to be clear on that. Wrong, wrong, wrong. But now I have to turn the mirror on Black America. And I have to ask Black America a very serious question. Are you really against domestic violence? Or are you simply glorying in the downfall of
Okay, okay.
Say,
Thank
hold
God.
on, time out. Time out. Okay, so check this out, fam.
You should have let him finish that last part though.
I was, but there's some things that you know what I'm saying that's kind of I gotta ask, and I understand it's probably gonna be different. But why is it when somebody that's within power and money, it trickles down to Black America?
Can I answer that? Let me
Yes,
answer
please. Let me hear
that.
that because I don't agree with what Puffy Combs did, but what that man got going on and what I got going on is totally different. So his situation ain't gonna be nothing about my
True.
situation. You know what
True.
I'm saying? So when it come down to it, Black America, hey, does not speak for me. Hear me? Like none of that speaks for me. So when it comes down to it, the question that should be asked is what Puffy Kong gonna do? How
Well,
does he feel?
he
Not how
can't
we
really.
feel about it. We don't care how. Why should we feel any type of way on what's going on in their household? That's a problem right now, though.
Well,
Everybody is so worried about everybody's household, but can't worry about their own damn household.
Mhm. I
What
mean, you
does
do
he
have a
have to
point.
do with Black
let me
America?
let me let me let me let
Church,
me let me speak to that real
church.
quick. Let me speak to that real quick.
Yeah.
Um, how did it go? Brenda's got a baby, but Brenda's barely got a brain. That's not our problem. That's up to Brenda's family. But let me show you how it affects the whole community. So he's a black man. All four of us are black.
Sure.
You don't think that other okay, let's put it like this. Before I even say that, let me put it like this. We ain't even rappers.
Mhm.
TK is an artist. I've been around talent. I've evaluated talent. We not the same. He's actually in the industry. I'm just a part of the industry.
Mhm.
But if I if I'm to show the picture of me and the real Rick Ross, people think like, well, damn, how you know him? Situation and circumstances. If TK goes to a battle rapper, he meets a famous battle rapper, same thing. Same industry, two different things, but nevertheless, we still in it because if you round notable people, people gonna recognize you. When people see and hear fearful things enough times on TV or in the paper or wherever, word of mouth in the neighborhood, they gonna look at everybody the same way. You don't believe me? Think about what happened in 9/11.
Oh no, I feel you, but that's
But
that's
they
But
that's what
hold
I'm
gonna
up
do
though.
saying.
that
But
Like
hold
they,
up
anyway.
though. But hold up. This is the point though. We
They
didn't
gonna
give,
do that
bro. We done
anyway.
seen Indians, Arabs, all that in the neighborhoods and all that. We never thought nothing about that. Even after the fact, we was kind of skeptical, but we still went into the corner stores, right or wrong. We didn't sit up there and act funny like, "Hey man, don't blow me up. I'm trying to live." We didn't do that. We just went in there, did our daily things, went home. Now, the people who always stayed in fear, them are the ones who you see on TV talking about Muslim bans and all this other stuff and lock your doors every time. You know what I'm saying? So it may not directly affect you, but it is about you. It's about all of us. They generalize one incident and put all of us in the same thing.
I feel you, but what Puffy Combs ain't got shit to do with me, fam. I ain't gonna even stunt to you.
I I
I
I,
ain't
could- I,
say
I,
I'm with
I
old buddy when
second
he
it.
say don't put your
I
hands on a
second it.
female, right?
I
So
feel
check
Hold
you
this
on,
on that.
out.
because not even nothing to do with
Huh?
the cats of the situation, but I just feel like that dude been trifling. You know what I'm saying? It's known fact he got big as smoke. All
I
Yeah.
mean, you
they
Yeah,
know.
was just supposed to
Allegedly.
finish all that. So
And if
Allegedly.
he ain't, he guilty by
Allegedly.
association.
yeah,
Either way, he
allegedly,
he
hey,
wrong. He
he
got
got
something to
big
do with
shot.
something.
Allegedly.
you know what I'm saying. So
Allegedly.
Yeah, he got Biggie shot, fam. Yeah, he got Biggie shot.
Yeah.
I
I
whole
believe that
after
too.
allegedly,
I
what
think
his
he got
yeah.
mama
Biggie shot.
said, after what Biggie's mama said, his mama, bruh.
My
You
bad, my
talking about
phone
some?
started messing
Listen,
up.
listen. I have to say, man, somebody mama going out their way publicly more than one time to say, I want to slap the shit out of his ass. Yeah, bruh, you better listen.
But I mean, do you agree to the fact that is it okay to put your hands on a woman? Like, is it can you
No.
restrain? Like, I mean,
Yeah,
what can you do
Yeah, you can
to
restrain.
what can you do to protect yourself?
that's a
Nah,
touchy
okay, say check
subject,
this
though,
out.
man.
I mean,
You could you chunk him in the bush, fam. You push him in the bush, bro. You don't hit him. You just push him. You feel me? I am not. I am. Hey, say if a female is gonna come and hit you and put your hands on it, you don't want to
They
hit them.
gonna
Push the
take you
shit
to
out of them,
jail
fam.
regardless.
You
right? That
still,
is a
bruh,
fact.
Hey, you hear
That
me?
is a
my
fact.
man,
So you
I'm
might as well
telling
just
you,
chunk him in the bush and walk off.
They gonna take you to jail regardless,
nah,
brother.
man. I was
Say
literally in a
I done chunked
situation.
the feet. I done. Never mind. I ain't gonna
I
even say
mean,
that, man. Say
hey,
I done been in some consequences where
it
I done
may
got
work
chased
for
down by
some.
a female. I
That
done
may
got chased
work for
down by
some
a
people.
female in a car.
It's
Hell,
not right, but you know that boils down to the point to where now. You see early on if you can handle what she dish out. If it's all on what you can handle or what you used to. Cause me, I'm not used to all that.
Right.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't want none of that.
You feel me? I done had it one time, and I was running down what's that belt line with a car behind me, and
Yeah,
I was getting chased.
I done been through all that. I done damn near been ran over, all that, man.
You
From
heard
a
me?
from a personal experience, I could
Pack
say this.
stole, whole pack stole, allegedly, you know.
From a personal experience, I literally was assaulted with my own weapon. My shirt was tore. I had a cut on the back of my ear. My shirt had blood on it. My hands was clean. She called the police. Never said I put my hands on her, but it was clear that nothing was wrong with her. But I was assaulted. I still went to jail.
Yeah, black man.
You the usual suspect, bro.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is
Y'all some
that
victims.
that whole thing, bro. I mean, it's a sensitive topic because no matter what a man does, he is always at fault in the eyes of the law and public opinions
No,
when it
you
comes hold
skip
up
something,
when it
bro.
comes to women. When it comes to
You
women,
you skip something. It's a
what's it?
black man.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Men in general, because
No, bro.
No, no.
Cause how
now
did
we
Chris
can say
Benoit
black men,
how
but
did
I'm
Chris
saying
Benoit
it's with
kill his whole
men.
family then?
Well, okay,
Explain
check
me
it out.
that.
You say what now?
How did Chris Benoit, the wrestler, kill his whole family if
That's that's
everybody
that's
looked
that's
at the
different
same?
though. That's
Yeah,
different
he
though.
was. Yeah,
That's
he
that's
was on
different.
some. He was on some.
He
He was
he
on some
he
type of
had
medicine, fam.
he had
He was crazy.
he had mental issues of some
Yeah,
sort. Yeah. That I
But it
mean,
was
God bless his
signs.
soul, man. That
They
was.
call the police out just like they do us. Four,
But
bro.
five
see, but
times.
Look,
see, the thing is, there was a now check now y'all can look this up. There was a doctor in Florida. Yeah, doctor in Florida, white guy. His wife was going to leave him, or he was going to leave his wife, some to that nature. And Buddy had written a suicide letter
Yep.
explaining his feelings, and the man committed suicide at Disney World. Look it up
Mm-hmm.
because his wife was trying to say that he was, doing ungodly things to his daughters and stuff like that, and it wasn't true. If the man, this is a white guy now, and he did what he did at Disney World, public place, he hung himself.
Mm-hmm. I did
And
remember
then,
that.
and let's not forget the punter that missed an opportunity for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
White boy, that girl was 15 years old. He wasn't even at the party, but she said that he had his way with her. He almost
Yep.
didn't even get drafted, my guy. So when I say now, yes, black men are at the forefront of it, in to my understanding, my belief, but all men in general
Yeah.
are just fucked because the law backs the women no matter what.
Yep. That's like
And
a
and
buffer,
so,
fam.
I don't want to get all too much off topic, but let's get back to the video because we
yeah,
still got some more to
My
play.
bad.
Hey, everybody, mute up, man.
Very successful rap mogul, and you're using the domestic violence incident as a justification to celebrate his fall from grace. And the reason I have to ask this question, the reason I have to ask this question, Art, is because 40% of Black women in America are domestically abused every day in this country. 40%. That's almost half the Black women in this country are victimized by their lovers, their husbands.
What do y'all think about that? You think that's an accurate stat?
Hey,
Hell no, that ain't no
I just
accurate
wanna ask
stat.
y'all I just wanna ask all y'all one question.
What?
How many times have y'all been hit first compared to how many times y'all have
Look,
hit first?
no, that is a fact. That is a
Huh?
fact. A Fendi fact.
I've been assaulted by women, and bro, I've never put my hands on a female, but I have literally been assaulted by different women, and they go and tell people that, you know what I'm saying, I'm an asshole, and okay, what's it got to do with you hitting me though? everybody that knows me know I am an asshole. So what? They don't want you putting your hands on me though.
Bro, like bro said, you could push them in the bushes. Guess what? You could restrain them. They just
Hey,
don't like the fact that they can't overpower you. So
Look,
that's what it is.
lies
Because
gonna be told.
if you know I'm bigger and stronger than you, why are you putting your hands on me?
look,
You
because
heard
they
me.
know they can get away with
My
it.
point exactly.
You're not finna go to nobody else's yard where the angry mad ass pit is and go try to slap the hell out of it because you know what it's gonna do to you.
Mm-hmm.
My point exactly.
But like I said, the law is always in their corner, no matter what.
All right, let's get back to the video, man.
Mute up.
Their boyfriends, their baby dads, their fiancés. So if black men are appalled by Puff Daddy's behavior, if black women are appalled by Puff Daddy's behavior, why do we have so much domestic violence in the black community? Let me ask it another way. You want Puffy to suffer for what he did, and he should. But did you call the police when you heard your son beating his girlfriend up upstairs? Did you
Mm,
call the police when you heard your nephew choking out
mm,
his girlfriend last week? Did you
mm.
call the police when you heard your grandfather smacking up your grandmother in the back room? See, I cannot condone hypocrisy, Art.
What do y'all think about that?
See,
I
that's one of
wouldn't
the
say
points.
Umar
Hold
in,
on.
but I don't know
That's
what state Umar in, but everybody ain't getting smacked around, man.
that's true, but we know or
Yeah.
we've heard or we've even bruh, come on man. Family gatherings, family
Hey,
functions.
But
You
hey,
mean to tell me
honestly
you ain't never
say,
seen that?
okay, I was just talking to TK about that. That's the main
Yeah.
thing we've been talking about since I met him. But
say, man. Hey, when we gonna sit here and think about this? When we gonna say this man is being racist to us?
Look,
huh?
listen.
Hey, when we
I
gonna say
see
this man is being racist to his own kind, fam?
that's
On
why I
some
like
real
him.
ass shit,
That's why I
dog.
like him. That's why I
On
like that
real,
guy.
on some real ass shit, fam. It sound like, oh, I hate you niggas. You niggas do
He,
some nigga what? You got,
Umar's a straight
Hey,
I,
race baiter, bruh.
but
you got,
listen,
you got one.
let me say this. I don't like niggas either.
I was finna.
Like, shit. I mean, shit. I can't say I don't like these niggas either.
Oh shit.
I'm
Hey,
like,
Oh
they
shit.
they
when
work
y'all
my nerves
niggas
too,
gonna
bro.
stop?
I think the point he was really trying to make was that
Yeah,
I'm talking about black folks, our culture is based off, okay, black men, okay, I'm 42. So I can tell you as an 80s baby growing up, pimps, gangsters, that's all bruh, I got more gangbangers and ex-players in my family that I even knew about. Uh, I mean, criminals across the board. We didn't have that many real positive people to look up to. I mean, I got a grandfather, he's a minister. My other grandfather before he died, he was a deacon in the church, stuff like that. But it's just like outside of that, you don't really see that until you grow up later, and then you start to see the transition from when they was young to them getting older. But it's like, what side did you pick? The street side, or you
But
grew up
but
to be a family
but
man?
the
Everybody had a choice though, and for the most part, you see what a lot of our people chose, and it ain't to be a good guy.
It's
I mean,
not
let's just
just
be
all
honest.
people though, bro.
look,
It's not just all people.
No, no, no. I'm
It
talking about
go
I'm
on in
talking about our
every
people.
race.
I'm talking about our people though. I'm talking about our people.
our people.
yeah, I
You want to
mean,
know our people? Let's talk our people, fam. I'm gonna fit to tell you some shit, man. Our people. We always want to talk about put the blame on something that while we in the situation we in, fam. We all God all gave us brains to think, gave us
Facts.
situations, gave us decisions. Now I'm not saying that being in the home, you know what I'm saying, cannot mess up your mental, which it can. But at the same time, you're gonna have to figure it out. Like you said, do you want to be good or do you want to be bad? So if you want to be bad, then shit, you're gonna take that bad path. You feel me? And if you want to be good, you're gonna take that good path. But your situation at your house is not a it's not a gateway and an excuse for your actions, bro. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Like,
But I
not
mean,
at
but
all.
what he was saying
I
though,
with you on that.
but hold on, what he was saying is like why we acting so appalled of what Diddy did when we know people that was in that same situation and we didn't
Yeah,
act
we didn't do
about
nothing.
we didn't
Yeah,
exactly.
we
Because
didn't
I'm gonna tell you, I done see some. I done see. Okay, we talk about Diddy, right? And when Diddy, this is let me tell you something. Diddy grabbed her hair, right,
hmm
pushed her, and then kicked her, right?
hmm
Okay, so check this out. If you really want to be blunt with it, and if we want to put race into this, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't doing as much as a white dude fit to do to his female.
I'm trying to tell you, look.
Say,
I
I done
second
seen
that.
to where where I'm not saying that it's good to put your hands on a female, but I done
No,
seen
not at
white
all.
men do way worse than what Diddy did and have money
Facts,
and swipe that money over the table.
facts.
Now, just because
Yeah.
Diddy is a nigga and the shit got filmed, yeah, that's the problem. Diddy a hoe for that shit. Yeah, we're gonna call it a hoe, but I'm fit to tell you some real ass shit. Diddy did not even do that much to that female.
Now,
His
now,
hands.
hey, did y'all hear about Vince McMahon?
Vince, oh
Mm-mm.
yeah, say Vince
Bruh,
McMahon was doing
the
some shit,
the the
fam.
the the report that came out of bruh,
And what
bruh,
happened? It got swept under the
Bro,
table.
he had a female come in there, come in his hotel room, fuck him. I think it was Brock Lesnar and another wrestler or older wrestler. It went beyond fucking. They was beating the bitch.
Yep,
Somebody shit on her. Somebody pissed
yep,
on her. Bruh, this is
yep.
in the damn
bro.
report.
Say,
So
Bruh,
bruh,
speaking on that, I
bruh,
so
bruh.
you talking
happened
about
to
disgust? Bruh, that
I
is
so happened to
disgusting.
meet the head coach of the XFL Dallas team.
Yeah,
You know, I run my moving service. I had helped them move, so
I
Yeah,
really.
I know the
say.
head coach of the Dallas XFL team.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. What's
Damn,
his
that's what's
name?
up.
Bob Stoops, right? Yeah. Say,
Bob Stu's
man.
been in some shit.
Yeah, all of them have. Every
What's his
last.
name? Oh man, I'm bruh. You know what?
Hey,
I'm
we
not
getting
going
kind
out
of
the.
off subject. You know,
Oh
we
my
gotta
bad,
get back.
my bad.
Let's get back to the video, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, sir.
Can't condone hypocrisy. If we are this adamant against domestic abuse, why is it so prevalent in the black community? Do you
Talk.
know that a black woman is 3 times as likely to be murdered by her romantic partner than a white woman?
Hmm.
3 times as likely. And I don't have to tell you, you watch the news. This whole year has been a killing spree against black women. I've seen more black women murdered this.
Okay. What you gotta say, JDC?
You know what?
Uh,
I think that's skewed. I really do because if you really, I mean, let's just be honest now. It's a whole bunch of shit. If you just look on YouTube, you'll see headlines. What's that Murtaugh dude who killed his whole family? And then there's some other white chick on trial now. She just got sentenced 15 to life from killing her boyfriend. It was some other
yep,
white woman who literally shot and killed her guy, shot him in the head while he was asleep.
yep.
Bruh, bruh, what I'm trying to say is that we just make the news all the time.
It
What
really
was it
be
about? It was
like
about
this.
5 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. That white couple, they went traveling, and the dude killed his girlfriend, and they
Oh,
made
I
a
know what you're
whole
talking about.
motherfucking thing about that.
Oh, I
And
know
I'm
what you.
sitting up here, I'm asking my baby mama's mom. I'm like who is she? And she was like, well, I really don't know. So you mean to tell me the country is in the uproar about a chick that got killed by her dude? She ain't nobody famous, but yet and still, everybody from this state to that state to that state is looking for her.
Hey,
Like,
but you know what?
that's
I'm gonna break.
crazy.
We gonna get back to the video, but I'm gonna break that down to you. I'm gonna let this play for a little while, but I'm gonna break this down for y'all can get a little clarification on what he's trying to do. But we're gonna get back to the video.
By their baby dad, by their estranged husband, by the fiance, more this year than I've seen in quite some time. You have white men who are taking black women on dates, beheading them, chopping their body parts up and distributing them all over the town, as was just happened in Ohio a few weeks ago and elsewhere in this country. It has been nothing but a homicide year for Black women. Femicide in our community is a major problem. So if we are that in agreement against the abuse of Black women, why is it so prevalent? Black women, when you find out your son, your nephew, your uncle, your brother, your father is beating on their women, have you called the police? Black men, when you
Mm,
find out your son, your nephew, your father, your uncle, your brother is beating up on Black women, do you chin check him? Do you
mm,
grab him by the collar? Do you pull him out the house and give his ass a good stomping that he deserves? No, you don't. You know what we do, Art? We turn the other cheek. You got Black women being beat up in Black churches. You got
mm,
Black women being abused in the masjid,
mm.
Jehovah Witnesses, all organizations. You can't name me an organization, Black conscious movement, mainstream Black America, Black church, Black masjid, fraternity, sorority, Masonics. I don't care what it is. Black women are being beat. Black pastors are beating up their women, and everybody's turning a blind eye. So to me, although Puffy needs to be held accountable, I would have to charge Black America with being guilty of hypocrisy because too many Black women are being beat down and murdered every day in this country. And I do not see the outcry for them like I see the outcry for Cassie. And let me go.
Look, he's speaking some truth now.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't. Where the black truth? Where the outrage for black men getting killed? What was the outrage for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
I mean,
If we
yeah,
gonna do this, bro, it gotta be all the way around. See, we hand pick and choose. Okay, say I'm finna take it to a level.
I'll go
Put it
ahead. Go
like
ahead.
this, fam.
Talk
Put it
your
like
honest
this.
truth.
Put it like this. Where we all mess up at, and I'm talking about it could be white, black, Mexican. It don't even matter. Where it all messes up at is like, bro. I can't even speak upon it. I don't. It's just this shit just get irritating, fam. Like, just because a superstar does something, people want to hold us accountable. Why are we holding ourselves accountable for this dude? Did we hold our okay? Put it like this: did we hold ourselves accountable when they came and blew up the Black Wall Street?
Hey, I kind of get where he's going with since he
Huh?
said that.
Oh, they in the middle thing.
You heard me?
So
Yeah,
if we gonna
yeah,
hold ourselves
Marty.
accountable,
Hold on, Marty.
if
So,
we go,
you agree with it partially, or you wholeheartedly you agree with it?
I say partially
Okay. Why is
I
that?
just
because I get his point. So Cassie not a black woman; she Hispanic or something. So that's why it's so much publicity behind it. So
mm-hmm,
Umar saying
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
if it were maybe Five Red or one of them Beyonce,
It'd be a
he's
bigger
saying
deal.
it wouldn't be that much hype behind it.
you hear me? It wouldn't be.
I second that. I second that. But the thing is that, and I understand what you were saying, my guy. But I'm just gonna say this to stay on the point. It's because Puffy is the man that he created himself to be. Think about it. When the
Hey,
thing first,
but that
hold
has
up.
nothing to do with it. That
Let,
has
let me make this point. Let me make this point so you can see where I'm coming from.
Here we go out.
If you're not a fan of watching movies, you wouldn't know who Jonathan Majors was. I already knew who he was. He from the Metroplex. I already know all this. I'm a fan of his artwork. Now, the reason why his story blew up the way it did is only because he was with a white chick.
Okay.
It didn't have nothing to do with nothing else because when the thing first jumped off, everybody was at his neck. Every female in America wanted to get at his neck, because, mainly black women, because he was with a white chick. That's the first point. That was the first talking point. The second talking point was that the afterthought was that damn, he beat that chick. Now who blew that part up? It wasn't black women. It wasn't black men. It was white America did. The thing that actually got everybody's attention was when we seen the video.
But look,
Exactly.
well,
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. What actually got people off his back was actually seeing him run away from old girl. Because after that, that's when the outrage came. Well, how
But
come he's still
but
getting
that's
charged with
but
two
that's not what
crimes
he's
and he
talking.
didn't even do nothing? It had nothing to do with his actual status.
But what you just said, that's cool, but that has nothing to do with what he was talking about. That has
What I'm
nothing
trying, yeah,
to
it does. What I'm
no,
trying to
no,
say is that
has nothing to do with what he was talking about whatsoever.
men of status in general
No,
are already gonna be looked
that
at.
that's not what he's talking about. That's no, we're not doing that. That's not what he's talking about. He's
Bruh,
talking about
the
is
fact,
we're trying to we all up at an uproar at what P Diddy is doing, and we're faking it because we didn't see multiple times that our own family members probably did domestic violence
yeah, yeah,
thing like that, and we didn't speak up on that. We kept it on the hush. So why are we so up in the uproar of what P Diddy had did to this woman? If she was black, white, Hispanic, whatever. The thing
Yeah.
is, he's saying that we didn't seen it with our own eyes, and we
yeah,
Yep.
stopped
yeah.
reporting it. We didn't say anything. We kept it under the rug. So why are
Well,
we so shocked and appalled with what Puffy did? We shouldn't be shocked and appalled.
But
Leave
I
no,
it
but like
also
alone.
I
Let that
see
said,
shit
his
go.
status,
I
The
he
see a
status
he
shouldn't mean
bad
nothing
trend
though.
in the
That's
black
that's the whole
community
presented
thing.
behind it
he
too.
already presented himself as a certain type of person.
You heard me?
That's what people don't like. It's not even the fact that he kicked and punched the bitch. It's really not. Because
Hey,
if that
If the
if that
video
was
never
the
came
case,
out, it wouldn't have been nothing.
I think
You're
a
right.
lot of
that's a
people
fact.
been wanting to see Diddy fall.
If the video
That's
never
what I'm
came
trying
out,
to
it wouldn't
say.
have been nothing.
That's what I'm trying to say. Now how I'm trying to correlate the Jonathan Major situation is that people really didn't even know who Jonathan Majors was.
That's
He
still
wasn't a
a,
major figure at the time.
I still
But
don't
the
agree.
only thing that Black America had bitched about was that he was with a white chick. That's what I'm trying to say. Because we don't really care about what Cassie is. We don't care. Just like Marty said, it's the fact that people already wanted to see Diddy go down.
Well, people been wanting to
If
see
that
that
wasn't the
anyway.
case, it wouldn't have been such a major deal to us.
That's
And
a
see that
fact.
we need to make their deals that need to be made. That right there shouldn't have been major. What should have been
It
major
shouldn't, but it
what should have
is
been
though.
major is when the like say like this. If they want to do this Black America and put everybody in this, hey, we need to be fighting back for the hood. I get you know what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
Like put gas station, put if you want everything to be kosher, say we got to start handling our own business. We
yeah,
got to start putting our businesses back in our own situation if we want to take care of. You got Asians, you got
That's
everybody else coming into the Black community starting businesses, right?
that's a fact.
facts.
But you ain't got no Black person going into the Black community starting a business in the Black community.
And the ones that do,
None.
they never get they the ones that do never get the proper support.
Exactly. You want to know why? Because it's
I
in the
don't know,
media
cause
too, fam. It's in the media. The media make us fight against each other, and they make it seem like we sit here trying to fight these white folks on what's going on in this government shit, but it's really we fighting each other, fam. Whatever Black person is in the government, they ain't got our back.
Oh yeah,
Everybody
I
want to,
mean,
you know what I'm saying?
what's-
This is where it all boils down to, where it starts at. So when it come down to it, that's just like that story about that man that went back and shot that police officer's daughter. Remember that? For revenge.
mm-hmm.
Hey, guess what? That was
Yep.
fake. That was a fake
Really?
story.
Really?
Yes, that was a fake story, fam. AI made that shit up, fam. That story was not
Wow.
even real. And
Mm.
this is what they
Yo,
ain't telling you, fam. The computer is made to say, fam, they can put and make any story they want, and everybody gonna sit there and believe it.
fam, that's crazy. I
That
did
was
not know
not a
that.
real story.
I did
K104,
not know that.
K104 came on last week and said that shit.
For
That AI
real.
made that whole story up, fam.
And this is
It wasn't.
before AI was even like public to the public.
Yes. So that's
Wow.
so this is what I'm saying, fam.
That's nuts.
Everything everything that we seeing, you can't trust it. Now that
Yeah.
puffy shit, yeah, if that video never came out, you think they still gonna be talking about this shit?
Nah, hell no.
It would have been dried up already.
But you
So
know
the
what really
reason,
trips me out about that though is the fact that man, people miss this shit though. I don't know if y'all heard this in the beginning, but he paid the people to do away with that video.
yes, yes,
He
bro.
condemned himself regardless.
You,
He
you
did that
hear
to
me?
himself.
You hear
Yeah,
me? So when it could boil down to it, bro, we all need to just sit back and relax. What's real in this world and what's fake? Because
man.
they got meat that them 3D printers.
I seen that. They
You
printed
feel
meat.
me?
Yeah,
They printing meat now.
bruh, bruh.
So you don't even know what the hell you eating. And then you got people talking about some man say, I stopped eating meat, I took it out of my diet, I felt better. But you
Nah,
still
that's a
got some of
fact.
us still eating meat talking about some damn nigga, I'm hurting, fam. I'm tired, dog, because we
Nah,
ain't
that's
getting the
a
right
fact.
shit in our system, dog.
I mean, that's
Offended.
I, bruh.
So the world, bro, and then this is another thing, and I don't know how many people is with this or not, but that's just like when it come down to what's his name, Trump, the old man, right? So this man went to court, right?
Yup.
34 counts, right?
Mm-hmm.
How the hell you don't know what the 34 counts is, but you process this man?
He just, bruh. He's just saying that shit.
Nah,
No,
that shit true. That's on
no,
all.
no,
That's on.
no.
That's on, bro. So let me tell you like this:
Well, you know what?
all them accounts were really misdemeanors.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
What people ain't understanding is how can you not pay your lawyer and write it off as a law as a write off on your taxes?
it's what he actually. But okay, this from my
But
understanding, how, from a legal standpoint, in layman's terms, how it was told to me was that it actually has to be accurate documentation proving. It just said like if you bought, like when you buy something and you got to return it, and then they ask you, well, what's wrong with it, and then you tell them, okay, when they ask you to bring it back to the store, and you can either get your money back or replacement, they want to see because they want to make sure. Now, I'm with you. I don't believe all 34 counts are accurate, actual factual. I think they kind of embellish a lot of that shit just to like,
okay,
you know what I'm
so
saying, stamp it on there.
so check this out. So what they getting Trump for, right? Is the same thing that they did to that judge. Now that judge that everybody ain't looking into, Biden and Kamala Harris done paid them off.
I don't
The
doubt it.
wife, hey, it's a hey. See, that's what I'm saying. It's all over the internet. It's all over it.
Yeah.
The judge gets paid. The judge, daughter and wife is getting paid to keep their business running by them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's why all this is really low key happening. The dude that went into I guess the black dude that's the lawyer on the other side.
Hmm.
His his whole campaign was to put that nigga in jail. That was his slogan.
I'm
Wow.
So
just,
with that
just
being said, is check this out. They had 3 years to do this, right?
mm-hmm.
Right.
3 years. So when he said he was fit to run for president, what would he do? What they do? They start hounding
Drop
them.
them
it's
indictments and
it's the
stuff.
Bill Cosby effect, my guy.
You
Mm-hmm.
hear me? So while everybody talk about oh, this nigga racist, they treating this nigga just like they would treat us.
Yeah.
I agree with that sentiment, but let me just say this, okay?
Hey, and this is one question before you finish, and I want you to before you start, and I want you to think about this before you answer this question. How much
Uh-huh.
better was you 4 years ago?
Hmm.
Think about it.
You know
How much
what?
better was
I
you?
go back and forth. I go back and forth with that one, and I'm gonna tell you something. I would rather have somebody that's actually for the people.
Somebody phone breaking up.
Uh-oh, is that mine?
No, that's that guy.
Okay. I'd rather have somebody that's actually for the people. But let's be honest. My main concern was Trump's incompetency. Like, he really a goofy. But we also had George Bush Jr. So it's kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of weighing that bitch. Like, who would you rather have, a dictator or somebody who's really not even gonna do shit for you in the first place? I mean, yeah, they both got good and bad downsides to them, but bro, I'm just gonna say it like this: I'm not a fan of Trump because he's a grandstander, he's a liar, he's, he's a horrible business person, horrible. Horrible. I don't give a shit what nobody say. It's a documentary on Netflix about that guy before he became president. Atlantic City, Taj Mahal, all the casinos and all that. The Trump school was all bullshit. But then again, man, you talking about Joe Biden, you talking about somebody who never gave a shit about black folks in general.
What?
Kamala Harris, that's why Kamala Harris is his running mate. They got more black convictions on petty crimes than anybody in California when
94
she was
crime rate.
there. Yeah, all that other shit. So it's kind of like, it's really a toss up in my opinion. But as far
Mhm.
as like the economy and shit, okay, yeah, I give it to Trump. I get to him.
So okay, so when it all boils down to it, what are we really worried about when it comes to you and your end? You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the world. When it comes to you and your end, you worried about take care of your family, what you gonna eat and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
For the most
Every-
part, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so back then, when everybody, let's say, when you used to get on Facebook, you seen everybody at the restaurants. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Cadillacing, eating, chilling,
True.
big boy shit, right?
True.
Now what you see? You don't see none of that unless the niggas had money already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he said it's just gonna be a upper class and a lower class and a
Right.
middle class for to be cut out, right?
Pretty
Mhm.
much.
Everybody thought it was a lie, didn't they? There is no more middle class in America, no more, fam. It's
Nah,
either
that's
you
fact.
rich or you poor. You hear me?
You right.
That's fact.
So while we sitting here talking about Diddy, no Diddy and all that, you know what I'm saying? And what is that doing? That's taking Black America away from the real entertainment that's really going on.
Yeah.
That's a
I
You hear
fact.
definitely
me?
agree with that.
You
Yeah.
hear me? So that's what I'm saying. Like we sitting here talking about this. Why should we even put 2 cents into another man's household?
I understand your sentiment, but I just really don't believe it's about then individuals. Okay, let me tell you a little personal story. I'm gonna make this long story real quick. I was working at a place in Farmers Branch, and something happened, and I happened to be one of the three black people out of 50 people in general in that one company. Soon as something happened, they didn't question nobody but the three black people.
Yeah.
And it made me feel some way because there's other people here. How come they didn't get questioned?
Wanna know
And I'm
why?
saying that to say what goes on publicly as far as black men, it affects all of us as black men. And I don't see how anybody black cannot see that.
I
It
say
don't
why?
matter who or what it is. If Herschel Walker was a real public figure, they probably think all of us are just as dumb as him. I mean, think about it. There's no way you can tell me that there's no way you can tell me that certain things that go on with other people, other black people, you don't think that it may have some bearing on you in public. I mean, hell, I've been in different places where I'm just driving, window down, and I pull up on somebody, a white lady or something like that, and you can hear the doors locked.
Hey,
Like,
you
lady, I
know,
ain't even looking at your opinion on mine, but yet and still, you feel like that because I pulled up next to you. Like, why would you lock the doors? I'm not finna do nothing to you. But this is the thing. It's always some negative pointed at black men to make everybody, not just white America, everybody fear us.
well, you know what I do when I see white people?
What's it?
I hide my kids. I kid you not, fam. Look,
What's it? I have a
hey, look,
kid.
I date a white girl, fam. So
Man,
this
where
is some
TK
real
went?
shit. When we in public and I see white people, I hide my kids, fam. And the reason why, and I kid you not, and I read you the reason why, is one day, bro, we was getting into the car. Old white man come up to me. He said, "How much you want for him?" I said, "What?"
What? He asked you how much you want for your son?
Thank you, fam. Yes,
Wow.
yes, bro. It took me everything in my power not to drag that old man on the floor, fam.
What?
So yeah, while they locking their doors and grabbing their purse,
Yo,
I grab my kids, fam.
yo, that's crazy,
So while we sitting
bruh.
here,
That's crazy.
that's what I'm telling you. So we sit here, and they get us to think about other shit while they sitting here taking our kids, fam. You get what I'm
That's
saying though?
that's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? So
I
if
ain't
they
gonna
lock,
lie. Listen.
They,
I gotta throw both my hands up. I thought it was mostly just Spanish dudes. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
uh-uh. Hell no.
God, bro,
Uh-uh.
I can't believe I just heard this shit. Like what?
Say, I kid you not. Hey, babe. Hey, when we was at HEB, did that white man not ask us how much Marley was? How much he was? Yes. When we was going to the car and I looked at you, he was like, he's just playing around. I don't remember what he said specifically. Say, bruh, yeah, so watch your kids.
That's nuts, man. That's nuts, bro. That's
So,
crazy.
Man, where TK at?
huh?
He probably had
Yeah,
some
he on mute. He
difficulties
went
or
in the
something.
background. Yeah. So say, fam, don't worry about what they do. Just worry about us. White
Yeah,
folks gonna do that, and that's some old ones too. That's some old ones that you really gotta watch. The ones
but
that the ones that's
no,
locking
go
their
ahead.
doors, you gotta watch them, fam.
You know what? I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna make this point real quick.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this is what he said. Correction. What
Uh,
section did you find him in?
what?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Bruh, hold up, man. I'm not even comprehending life right now. What?
Yes. Bold, bold, fam.
What section did you find him in?
Yes. So
Bro,
those are the kind.
I probably would have slapped the shit out of him. I ain't gonna even hold you.
So those are the kind of slurs that these folks say. You hear me?
I
Or what
mean,
they're saying or whatever. This is, but that's not the
my old
first
lady,
time.
my old lady's white,
Yeah.
and she's from Indiana.
Hmm.
She's only been here now 4 years, a little over 4 years. And I had to okay, so the conversation came up about how come I don't put it on Facebook, and I had to tell her it took a lot for me to say it, but it was like, listen, there's people in my family that just don't like white people, and we got mixed people all in our family.
Right.
The thing about it is that if you love somebody, you ain't gonna subject them to that bullshit.
Right.
Because I don't want her to think that I don't want her to feel like I don't love her. That type of deal.
Hey,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why would I put somebody in that? That's like bringing your child around somebody that you know is abusive to kids. Like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah.
But at the same but at the same time, it's like, she even told me that she sees some of the funny looks and all this stuff. But I'm like, hey, this because one, you in Texas, and two, that sentiment still reverbs around this state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks, but at the same time, it's like, listen, for the most part, ain't nobody gonna just approach you like that. They gotta be real hateful. And they know in this day and time, we fight back. We
Hmm.
fight back. So you look at me in public, you see me and my old lady, I suggest you kindly move yourself along. And I'm not a threatening type person, but people see me like that, and I don't really like that. But the fact is that this is just what we gonna have to deal with. And for the most part, and I'm guilty of this, but that's one reason why I don't take her around certain places because I know what the vibe is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, you right.
But bruh, I wanted to I know T can't hear it, but I wanted to make a point to what Umar was saying on that video, and it's like towards the end, but he was basically saying something to the point of like, did she do it for money or did she do it for justice? Now I had me and brother was talking about this the other day. In my personal opinion, now hear me now, my personal opinion, if a woman has really been taken advantage of and it was egregious, the first thing she gonna do is go to the authorities. Second thing they gonna do is get her a rape test kit.
True.
That's because it's not about money. You hurt me, I want justice.
Right.
But how many times have you seen females allege things against these guys, that especially the ones that got money? How many times have you seen these dudes have to pay out and they don't really get no justice?
Hey, you hear me? You remember the dude from Atlanta, right? The one that got claimed raped, and then a couple of years later, she came out and said he didn't do it.
Yeah, the lawyer called her.
Hmm. And then he
Yeah,
got
bruh. She literally came back. Yeah, because they gave her the money
Yep.
and she spent it all. And then after she spent all the money, became broke, she wanted to go confess her sin and whatnot.
So do I think she did it for money? Yes.
Hell yeah, that was obvious.
Do I?
Same thing with Trevor Bauer, the white baseball. He don't even play baseball no more.
Hey,
He
but what
got a
about?
he got a big ass contract when he was still with the Dodgers.
Yep. What about Blueface and what's her face?
You know, bro. Let me.
Hey, and
I
they
gotta
they
be
and look,
honest.
they doing it, and they doing it on film.
I gotta be honest, my guy. Fuck both of them.
They
Okay.
doing it on film though, fam.
He a fool. He a whole goofy. And Marty, he make your state look like he said people from Louisiana way back, bro.
Blueface.
Who?
Come on, man. To my
Who?
No,
Blueface. Blueface.
is Blueface from Louisiana? I thought he was from Cali.
Yeah. No, no.
Blueface from Louisiana?
Yeah,
I
he
thought he was
from
from
Baton
Cali.
Rouge. He from the
Nah,
That
Rouge,
man ain't
yeah.
from Louisiana. That man
Yeah,
from
he
South
is.
Carolina or some
that
shit.
man from
Nah,
Cali, fam.
he from
I thought,
That
he
man
from
not from no
he from
fucking Baton Rouge,
Louisiana,
man.
bruh.
I thought
Bruh, look
Blueface.
that
Hey,
up. He
don't
from
do him like
You
Louisiana.
that.
said
Hey,
Blueface?
Yeah.
Blueface from Cali, fam. Hey,
No.
Blueface from
Nah, he
Cali,
not
straight
from
You
up.
Cali.
said who you
Hey, where
said?
Blueface from? Where he from?
Blueface.
Alexa, where is Blueface from?
I can't hear you.
Oh,
Los
okay.
Who you
Angeles,
said?
California.
Okay, my bad. My bad. I was wrong.
Yeah, he from Los. I was about to say because that nigga. Hey,
Blueface
say
the
Blueface
rapper?
was. Yeah,
Yeah,
Blueface was a 5-star athlete, fam.
yeah.
Blueface the
Really?
rapper.
Yes, Blueface was a 5-star athlete. Could have played quarterback at pretty
That
much any
man from
one.
California, man.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. That's
say
crazy.
Blueface had it, but
So
he
what
chose
the
it.
hell?
Remember
You know what? That's really neither here nor there. I was gonna
hey,
ask why the hell did he turn out to be like that, but that don't even matter now.
hey, remember when you said? Remember when you said either you want to be good or you want to be bad?
No.
He took the bad
Well,
rap when he could have been good.
he took a decent female and made her trash.
Thank you. And she was a track star.
And
Mm.
She was a track star, fam. I'm trying
yeah,
to
she was.
say.
That don't even make no sense, man. I really got no conversation about them two. They
So,
deserve
so,
people like that
so,
deserve each other, in my opinion.
but what I'm saying is so while we sitting here talking about Diddy and her, Blueface and Christina doing it on
What
national.
made that
Yeah.
man think he was from down now?
I don't know.
What made you think he was from down now?
it might be somebody else, but another rapper. But I thought he was originally from
What
down
made
there.
you think he was from down now?
I cut because I thought I heard a conversation about him being from down there. That he had that him and his people was down there.
That man be fake sea walking and everything, bro.
Say
Come
you
on
heard
now.
me. Hey, he got
Now I'm gonna show you something.
He say if
I
he
didn't
fancy walking is crazy.
I done stayed
Oh
on
Lord.
both ends, man. I moved to Compton when I was 17. No lie. My son, he 20 now. His mama and him they stay in Compton. So, yeah. Bro, I ain't from Louisiana, bro. I don't know where
Oh,
that came
my apologies, bro. My sincere
He
apologies.
said, "Don't put that on Louisiana,
I
man."
don't. Hey, now, cause I got people in the booth now.
hey, look,
Opelousas,
I
know what I'm
had
saying? New Liberia, all that good stuff. I don't mean
had
no
to save him.
disrespect. I don't mean
Had to
no
save him.
disrespect.
Hey, I wasn't gonna let you back like
Cause
that.
when I go back, I want to make sure I get my crawfish. You know what I'm saying? We'll make sure I get my crawfish. I don't want no
you can
trouble.
have.
But hey, man, we gonna have to cut this a little bit
Nah,
short,
we
man.
ain't cutting nothing. We
But
ain't cutting
hey,
nothing, man. We
hey,
ain't
man,
finished.
say I still
Come on,
got a
bro.
job in the morning, man. So
And
you
I'm
know,
right
I
there
Listen,
with you,
gotta
bro.
wake up
You
at
going to what you
8
call?
Hey, man, I gotta get it, man. So
Bro, you
You
but
just told me
going
you
to
was meeting at the
MSC?
strip club. You just
look,
told me you was meeting at the
no,
strip club.
we don't do no promotion for companies that's not giving us any money. So sorry, we can't promote that company, that brand. We gonna try to edit that out. But
oh my God.
Black
My bad.
Room Media,
My bad. My bad. My bad. Say,
Man, but before we go ahead and get out, man, everybody introduce yourself. I want to bring y'all up one by one, introduce ourselves before we go ahead and get up out of here. And hey, and y'all will be seeing us real soon. Hey, we back at it like crack addicts, man.
you
Hey,
heard
You
so
me.
did.
go ahead and bring up Teddy C, let him introduce himself and and give out any shout outs you want to. Teddy C.
Man, yeah, it's your boy Teddy, man. Shit, look, I'm gonna make this real quick. Shout out to all my people, man, all my brothers, you know what I'm saying? If you know who you are, you know what I'm saying? You know I rock with you, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole state of Texas, you know what I'm saying? We in this joint. I wanna say what's up to my boy OG Mooney. Go check out his page, you know what I'm saying? OG Mooney Reacts. I'm gonna be on there at some point, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the other brothers on the panel. And I appreciate my boy TK for putting me on there.
All right, we here, man. That guy, what's up with you, man?
What's happening, fellas? Say, that guy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't much to me. I just like to speak the truth, keep it real, laugh a little bit. Hey, but if you do got 10 you kids and they play football, hey, bring them to Mesquite Gators. Yeah, I'm shouting out my youth league. You hear me? Hey, come out and support. Have a good time. Say, and if you want to look up some H&B, you know what I'm saying? That's a brand, my clothing brand. Mr. Brown's assembly line. Holla at me.
Hey, get
Yeah.
to it, man. Hey,
Hear me.
man, that was that guy. Shout out to everybody that came up on here. Y'all already know who I am. It's TK the Poet. You already know it, so you ain't gotta quote it. And if I spoke it, you already know what they mean. Y'all wrote it. We're gonna be out, but hey, let you know that we back. We know we took some time off, but we back. We're gonna have new topics. Oh, and we're not finished with this Dr. Umar. It's gonna be a part two because we kind of got a little bit into different topics, but we're gonna circle back, and finish this thing and let people know how we really feel about Dr. Omar. But I ain't gonna before I get up out of here, man. I kind of see what he was talking about for as the domestic violence. Yes, it's wrong, but we don't speak upon it when our family members are in that same situation. So I get where he was talking about. So we can't just really just thrash. We can, but at the same time can't throw rocks if you stay in the glass house. Well, that's TK the Poet. You already know what it is. We out until next time. So go ahead. I'm going to hit drop this down. And until next time, I'll holler at y'all later, man. Black Room Media.